Okay, we're good. What? What do you need? Oh, Sonny, acknowledge the official. Wave to the official. Wave. Wave. Go ahead. Just wave. She needs to know that you're paying attention. Colin, is it going? No, she wanted to make sure that she's paying attention. But she clearly wasn't. Are we good? Okay, cool. All right, kickoff is underway between the Beacons and the Wolves. As right away we have a free kick opportunity. Both teams are coming off of losses back on the 18th. Beacons were at Tufts. They lost 4-1. Western Connecticut State hosted Wesleyan, and it was 3-0 that they got shut out. Trying to control it are the Wolves now, and here comes Casey Papp, bringing it up the field, trying to pass it away. She does. Wolves are playing very fast here early on, trying to advance it ahead. Was Sobolewski, but that was offsides.
Offsides on the Wolves.
As again, Western Connecticut State, they're going pretty fast here in the first couple of minutes. Beacons take the possession back. McNeil. And that one quickly intercepted. Now an opportunity here on the left side. Looks like a little too far, though. Trying to go to, I believe that was Imatovsky. And Spilios just quickly kicks it away. So again, we mentioned the player to watch for on Western Connecticut's side. A woman wearing 8, sophomore from Seymour, Connecticut, Susanna Imatovsky. 23 points on the year, 9 of them goals, and 5 assists. So definitely the heart of the offense for Western Connecticut State. Rides through number 8 in blue here this afternoon. There is Imatovsky. McNeil on the takeaway, but it goes right back to Imatovsky. Trying to turn the corner. And a good cutoff there by Anderson. Limiting the shot, but it did deflect off of her, so it'll be a corner kick opportunity early on here for Western Connecticut. Hannah Daly is going to head over to take it.
Wolves corner kick.
And the Wolves are trying to get it on the board early on here. It's a high floater. Here's the header, and Spilios comes in and hugs the corner. That header from George, Skylar George, senior from Trumbull, Connecticut. Again, a little bit of a pop fly there going for that top left corner. Spilios right there to track it down. Trying to turn and go is Kelly. Kelly stays with it. Back to McNeil. Some hounding defense there by Alfano. McNeil just gets it off, but it's taken away. And, oh, what a move there by Velez to come up with the possession. That one deflected. Opportunity for Crows, and it's far to the right. Went for the shot there. Another goal kick opportunity. So hounding defensively is Western Connecticut State. They definitely are not taking anything lightly. Beacon's having a hard time advancing it right there as they give up the possession again, this time on the throw. Sonsky is going to throw it. That one's going to go out again. Another throw. This is a Western Connecticut State team, averages 14 shots per game, and nearly 8 of them are shots on goal. Here's the shot, and the one hop goes right to Spilios. Again, hugging that post. So far, they're using that left side here. Is Western Connecticut State. A lot of their offense is going that way. Might be something for the Beacons to pick up on a little bit later. And Kelly tried to control it, but it goes off of her on the deflection. Going into Imatovsky. Looking to shoot it. And another save there by Spilio. She quickly throws it ahead to Haynes, and Haynes is going to try and get the offense moving. Haynes on a stop and start. Heads to the middle of the field for Velez. Velez advancing it for Kelly. Kelly on the touch pass, looking for Hallinan. Good cutoff, though, by Larkin. Hallinan fighting for possession, gets it back. Give and go. Hallinan, the centering pass. Easy play, though, for Rossler. You mentioned Kirsten Rossler. Got an .831 save percentage. A goals against average just over a goal and a half. That was Gold trying to go to the middle of the field. Another takeaway. Sonsky going up for Alfano. And it looked like she was out of bounds before she could save it. It just touched that line. Here's the throw, trying to advance it for Hallinan. And it looked like that might have deflected off of Emma Sonsky. So Beacon's going to take it back. Les was trying to advance it there. Hallinan tracks down the possession. Now turns it towards the middle. Hallinan backtracks it for Velez, who goes back to McNeil. McNeil up to Rivera. Now to Hallinan. Hallinan with an opportunity. And not sure if she tried to go for the pass there or to possibly change directions. But that opportunity was snuffed out. And here goes Pap the other way for the Wolves. Trying to advance it. Here goes Imatovsky. On that right side, one-on-one with Anderson. Anderson, good play, and then the double team comes in and takes the possession away. Good help defense there by Kaylee Haynes. That's going to be something to watch for throughout the game, is how effective are the double teams. As that one's kicked out, throw in for Haynes and the Beacons. So far here, started off with heavy possession from the Wolves. Now the Beacons are starting to take over the time of possession a little bit. Just haven't been able to get the shots off. Gold tried to track it down, and she does. Back pass for McNeil. Kelly trying to advance it again for Hallinan. Beacons will keep the possession, though, on the throw. As we're approaching 36.5 minutes to go, still very early in this game. Crossfield pass for Sullivan. Hallinan tried to get the shot off of there. Ball deflects to Rivera, who goes back to Kelly. Kelly goes for the shot, and oh! And is that goalie interference? It is. As Eaton came in and looked like a collision. Looks like Roessler's okay, though. Like some inadvertent contact there. It looks to be good, though. Again, another opportunity. That was really the closest opportunity Beacons have had so far in the very early minutes. They're going to try and attack with the shots on net. Hallinan has that one taken away. Wolves trying to get it back here with De Palma. And Beacon's doing the similar thing to the Wolves. Aggressive defensively. Haynes tries for the shot, and it gets blocked by Sobolewski. Beacons, though, keeping the possession for the moment. Gold goes back to Sullivan. Another takeaway, but Velez just gets it into open space for Hallinan. Now Kelly will give it off to Velez. This one will roll out and be a throw for the Beacons. Yeah, Beacons have had trouble scoring pretty much on the year. They average a goal a game, but they are very strong defensively. 1.36 goals against average, which ranks top 4 in the LEC. McNeil to Rivera. You saw that was Kelly. Tried to pass it up. Couldn't do it. Now a throw by Sonsky again. Wolves are looking for some kind of offense here. They've been a little bit lacking so far. Now they're on the move. Oh, good play by McNeil, stopping it for the moment. Sullivan comes and intercepts it, but the deflection falls to Papp. Papp trying to go on the right side, and she gets cut off by Haynes. Beacons will get it back on the throw. Haynes has done a good job defensively early on. Helped on that double team earlier, and then the cutoff there of Papp. Trying to get it done on both ends of the field. McNeil looking for options. Goes to Kelly on that right side. Beacons are using a lot of that right side here early on. Some to watch for. There go the Wolves coming back. Again, there's the double team. But it stays with Western Connecticut on the throw. Quick header out there by McNeil. Sonsky's been busy on that left side to throw. They're just slowly inching their way closer and closer in that offensive zone. Sullivan goes for the clear, but it falls out. Pace slowing down just a little bit. It was a very quick pace first couple of minutes. And again, the double team on Imatovsky. It looks like the strategy here for Amy Zombeck is to not let number 8 get anything going. They're making it very hard for her to get some offense. Here goes Haynes up the left side. Haynes on the centering pass just misses Eaton. Hallinan tries to track it down. Now Velez goes for the shot. Low liner. Haynes trying to turn, and that deflects off of Sobolewski. Haynes trying to get around. Good play on the defensive end. Daly deflects it out. Didn't reach the corner, though, so Haynes is going to have to throw it. Here goes Haynes. Gets a very deep run on that one. Header by De Palma. Gold trying to get the possession. Hallinan trying to turn. Knocked away by Larkin, though. McNeil comes back in for the Beacons to keep it alive. Rivera trying to stay with it. And this is going to be a foul against Western Connecticut, as it looks like Rivera and Daly collided there. And the official is ruling a free kick opportunity here for UMass Boston. And referees today, Kara Pember, Maynard Sangster, and Abdoulaye Koyeti. Anderson is going to take the free kick. See how she plays this one. It goes over the head of everybody. Haynes is right there. Collision shot scored by Kaylee Haynes. 1-0 Beacons as Anderson off of the free kick with sort of a floater went over the heads of everybody, mistimed it. Haynes, right place, right time, and on senior day, the senior gets the first goal of the day. And she is all fired up about it. She ran all the way to her bench on a full sprint to get those fives off. So 1-0 as Haynes with her 9th point of the year, her 3rd goal of the campaign. Anderson should get credited with the assist. We'll get the official ruling on that one.
Kaylee Haynes, assisted by number 32, Danny Anderson. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 47 seconds in the first half.
And Beacons are not done here. Kelly, and a diving save. Can Rosler stay with it? She does. So Anderson does get credited for the assist. She'll pick up her 7th point on the year, her first assist. And another goal! 2-0 just like that. Eaton. 2-0. How about that? The undefeated Wolves in conference play are in some trouble. Kalia Eaton. Beacons with 2 goals in less than a minute. As now Western Connecticut State are on their heels. And you can hear it, how fired up UMass Boston is. So the freshman midfielder, we go from the top of the spectrum to the bottom. It was a senior, then it was a freshman.
Boston goal scorer number 2, Kalia Eaton, unassisted. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 16 seconds in the first half. That's
unbelievable, the turn of events.
15 minutes, 16 seconds in the first half.
Now what does Western Connecticut State do? Here's Imatovsky trying to take the possession back. Now centering pass, rolls, and clear by Anderson. That'll deflect off of Pap. And you can feel the energy. Listen to that. Beacon's bench. They're getting excited on every play. So Kalia Eaton with her 3rd goal on the year, that gives her 7 points on the season. As this is definitely something I was not expecting, a very, very fast start here by the Beacons in the first half. With 28.5 minutes to go and an offsides call called on the Wolves. So Western Connecticut looked like they're trying to increase the pace, but maybe going a little bit too fast. And we'll see what Alex Harrison will do to get that team under control. De Palma tries to keep the position, but there's Eaton on the takeaway. She's streaking towards the net. Goes for the shot, and hugging the post right there is Rosler. Making the save. There's Gold in there on the interception. There's Buskirin. Kelly on the centering pass that goes off the head of De Palma. Daly trying to track it down. And that'll be a foul against Daly. As was that Rivera was on the collision. She looks to be okay. She's up and good. So another free kick opportunity. See, referee just telling Eaton, or Daly, excuse me. So Velez will come in and take the free kick. We'll see how they play this one. Again, last free kick did not go the way of Western Connecticut State. See how Velez plays this one. Here's Velez, centering pass. Tried to go to Huskaren on the header, but it looked to be now a free kick opportunity here for Western Connecticut State. So good shutdown there on the defensive end. There by the Wolves, trying to get that momentum back in their favor. That free kick intercepted by McNeil. Gold on the header. Daly trying to track it down. She does. And here goes Daly trying to get the offense going. Over to Imatovsky. Passes it for Alfano. Alfano now here's the shot. Spilios with the diving save. As Skylar George went for the shot. Kind of a slow dribbler, but Spilios was leaning towards that left side, our left, her right. Came back and made the diving stop. Again, this could be a potential playoff matchup, so you can feel the energy. As this one gets deflected, Rivera's shot got knocked down. Beacons do get the possession back. Here goes Anderson looking to track it. Going back to Sullivan. Anderson back to Spilios. Now here is Spilios. Trying to go to McNeil. This one taken away. Alfano going for the shot and deflected to the right of the net. There'll be a free kick opportunity as we have a stoppage of play. I think they're going to get a sub here as Eaton. I did notice out of the corner of my eye, Eaton was kind of favoring that left hand. So we'll get a quick sub here as the clock will resume.
Now in the match for Beacons, number 27, Elena Keeley.
Imatovsky trying to come in. There's Velez streaking in for the interception. Wolves trying to get it back, though. And is this going to be a foul on the Beacons? It is. Free kick opportunity now coming up. He's going to take this one. It'll be Crows. First free kick opportunity here, at least in the offensive end. McNeil on the header. But Haynes does a good job to seal to give Spilios the easy stop. Spilios taking her time here. He's going to boot it away. Gets to midfield. Buscarin tracked it down. Rivera now gives it in to Keeley, who came in. But it goes right back to the Wolves. And quickly, De Palma gets it over to Sobolewski. Haynes looking for Rivera. Now back to Keeley. Haynes trying to track it down. Too far out in front for her, though. Throw in here by Western Connecticut. This one deflects over to Imatovsky. Well, Velez on the intercept. I got to tell you, Anderson has been bringing some heavy pressure on Imatovsky. She has not been able to get a shot off. Really hasn't been getting any offense since those opening minutes. Here's Sobolewski on the throw. Rivera with the header. It's a deep header. But that's headed back by Larkin. Beacons taking the possession back. Rivera goes to Buscarin. Trying to touch pass for Haynes, but good play on the double team. Sobolewski and Christina Britton was there. And this one will go the way back to Western Connecticut. Another throw here, right in front of us. And there's Gold on the takeaway, trying to advance it. Keeley looking to turn on the Jets. And That was Larkin cutting her off. Unable to get anything going. Deflected back, and it's going to roll all the way out of bounds. Staying with it are the Wolves. Let's see what the Beacons are doing here. Pressure on the defensive end. Goes over the head of everybody. This goes right to Sullivan. This one will just roll out of bounds. We're approaching 21 minutes to go in the first half. 2-0 the lead by UMass Boston on 2 quick goals, one by Haynes, one by Eaton. And as of now, Western Connecticut State is in danger of their first loss in Little East Conference play. We'll see who's checking in. Sarah Gavin coming on in. As Sarah Kelly will get a rest.
Sarah Gavin.
That throw was right into Gavin, getting some quick action. So again, UMass Boston, as I said earlier, they've had trouble scoring the ball, but they know how to get the shots off. They're averaging 12 shots a game. And 6 of them are shots on goal. Here's the centering pass. Oh, nearly went in. Imatowski trying to keep it alive. That shot was by Britton. And the clear by Rivera. Beacons hold their ground on the defensive end. Now again, looking for offense. Over to Haynes. Haynes cut off, though, by Sobolewski. Deflects over to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to keep it alive. This goes right in front of us. Here comes the throw. Again, this is a rematch of last year's championship game. It's also senior day here for UMass Boston. 6 seniors were honored. Sage Sori, Maria Spilios, Kelly McNeil, Kaylee Haynes, Elena Keeley, and Gina Albano. Here goes Anderson. Over now to Sullivan. Sullivan getting some heavy pressure there. The play there by Britton. Here's the throw into Imatowski. Again, there's the double team. That's Anderson again. Kind of like a post-up move, to use a basketball term, and then coming in on the takeaway with Sullivan via the double team. Ball trying to go to Keeley. Intercepted, though, by Papp. Time possession these last couple of minutes have been favoring Western Connecticut State. But either team has really gotten legit shot opportunities in the past couple of minutes. It's just been back and forth. Maybe not for long, but it was Anderson on the interception. Now McNeil trying to get things going. McNeil dribbles it up. A good play again by Breton, sliding in there on the interception. Now reversing directions over to Sobolewski. Sullivan deflects it, but the header will go right back to Sobolewski. Now towards that middle of the field, Velez takes it away from Alfano. But then streaking in was Jorge to intercept it. Here's Alfano. Trying to get in there, no call. Here's Britton, intercepted by Keeley. Sullivan clears it out. Larkin tracking it down. Buscarin working hard to get that possession back. Deflects to Velez, now to McNeil. Here's McNeil. Trying to deflect it, but it goes to Imatovsky. Imatovsky taking her time one-on-one with McNeil. Now changing directions towards the middle. Shot by Alfano, and Spilios comes in to make the stop. Again, making life difficult for Imatovsky. She looked like she wanted to turn and fire. Instead, gave it off. And Alfano kind of with that shot there. This one goes to Britton on that right side. Streaking in. Stops for the moment, but here goes George. Now Britton on the right side. Good play by Haynes. Now Haynes is going to try and turn and go. Trying to go to Buscarin. Getting the touch pass. Sobolewski there on the interception. Back to Britton. Beacon's not making anything easy for the Wolves. And was it a foul before it went out? I think either way it would be Wolves' possession, but is it a free kick or throw-in is the question. It is a free kick. They got the foul called on that one. That is Crows taking the kick. Crows is second on the team for Western Connecticut State. 17 points on the season. This one's going to deflect out, and will it be goal kick? Yes. So Spilios will come back in and take that kick. So we're just waiting for the subs to check on in. Olivia D'Souza gets her first action. On the other side, Miranda Martincic. Hope I'm saying that right. Here goes D'Souza. Taking it all herself now. The pass to Haynes on the left side. Tried the centering pass. There's Sobolewski to knock it away, and it's a corner kick opportunity. This is Velez to take the corner. Here's the kick. Good play, though, on the defensive end. That's Larkin. Rivera trying to keep it alive for UMass Boston. And she instead just kicks it out of bounds. And we'll give it back to the Wolves. I think it's actually just going to be a goal kick here.
Number 19, Olivia D'Souza. And in the match for WestConn, number 30, Miranda Martinez.
They're moving the ball back here. And we have a... And, oh, there's a yellow card, as that will go on Hannah Daly, as that's the third foul called, as her and Rivera have been fighting for possession. I want to say it's the third time that those two have collided. So the yellow card goes out to Hannah Daly, junior midfielder from Newtown, Connecticut. Here's Sullivan on the free kick, low liner. And where's it going to go? It's going to go to the corner. Another corner kick opportunity here for UMass Boston. Sullivan's going to head over to the right side to take it. Second corner opportunity here. See how Sullivan attacks this one. As we have a stoppage of play for the moment. think referee just explaining it. Head coach Alex Harrison. So we have 12:39 here to go in the first half. 2-0 Beacons on top. 2 quick goals in less than a minute. Haynes had one. Eaton had the other. And as of right now, the Wolves are in danger of their first conference loss of 2022. Again, shots are pretty much even, though. 7-6, though, in favor of UMass Boston. Five of those shots have been shots on goal. There's the corner here for Sullivan. And good play on the header. I believe that was Larkin who got in there again. See how the Wolves can make something happen. Goes to Alfano. Alfano gets past. Here's the shot wide to the left. Taking it all herself to the middle. And Spilios with a free kick. She'll instead just give it up to Anderson. So it is a goal kick nonetheless, but Anderson will just come in and make the stop. Anderson boots it away. Finds Gavin. Here goes McNeil to get free. Now trying to advance it for Haynes. We'll see if Haynes has the speed to get it back. And instead it's cut off by De Palma. And is this going to be a foul on Haynes? It is. I think De Palma was arguing that the offense was going to get going. Here goes De Palma on the kick. It's going to be a low liner. Go to Sobolewski. Staying with it to the middle, and McNeil on the clear. Wolves are going to have to reset. Again, both teams are looking for playoff position at this point. This would be huge for UMass Boston. They could leapfrog, depending on how things go with Eastern Connecticut State and Castleton. They could leapfrog up into that top 3. As both Eastern Connecticut State and Castleton are at 10 points, thanks to that tie. They're both 3-2-1. UMass Boston are 3-3. Ball finds Sullivan. Sullivan changes directions, goes to Luca, who came in a few moments ago. This one goes over the head of Anderson. Spilios just going to come in, make the easy play. Quick throw over on that right side to Gavin, though. Loose Karen goes back to Velez. Some conservative passes here. Under 10 minutes now to go in this first half. Haynes goes to D'Souza on that left side. D'Souza, stop and start. Looking for option, goes for, I think it was a pass, looking for a streaking Buscarin. It went past everybody, and it'll be a goal kick. Good offensive opportunity there. D'Souza was all alone on that left side. Right now the Beacons have got to be thankful that those 2 goals came within a minute of each other. That might be all the space that they need, the way these 2 teams are going back and forth. Opportunity, here's the shot and the goal for Haynes. That's number 2 on the afternoon. And just like that, 3-0. All of a sudden, that sudden change of energy. And how about that for Kaylee Haynes, the senior forward from Bridgewater, Mass. Kaylee Haynes on senior day gets her second of the afternoon, and just like that, more breathing room and more insurance. The good news for Western Connecticut State here is there's still a whole half left to go. And the way this team can score, Beacons are not out of the water just yet.
Haynes. Time of the goal, 36 minutes, 15 seconds of the first half. That's Haynes unassisted. Time of the goal, 36 minutes.
And De Palma trying to save it. She cannot. Looked like it just went out of bounds. There's the throw here by Sullivan. Sullivan gets it into Velez. On the header by D'Souza. Over to Pap. Here's the throw in by the Beacons. So just like that, 3-0. Lots of insurance here for UMass Boston. Haynes with 2, Eaton with 1. Now here's D'Souza on that left side. Again, the season high for goals. As we see D'Souza get free, trying the centering pass. De Palma on the interception. And up the other way comes Martincic. Now to Imatovsky. Heading towards the middle on the hesitation. Staying with it all the way from end to end. Wolves doing everything they can to keep the possession. But McNeil with a big-time clear. This is Pampuccio who just came in, along with Ashley Palmer. Pampuccio trying to get the possession back. She does. Pampuccio looking for options, being very patient, goes back to Palmer. Palmer to Velez. Velez was trying to go for Haynes. Intercepted there by Daly. Velez stays with it, though. Back to Pampuccio. Give and go between the two. And instead, this one gets intercepted by Alfano. Alfano going to make her way up the field. Alfano going to Martincic. Stays with it, trying to turn the corner. And it will just roll out of bounds. And it will go to Spilios on the goal kick. We're about 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Off of the free kick, off the header there by Larissa. Lindsay Larissa just came in. Also Olivia Kotsaftis. Stay tuned during halftime. We've got a couple of highlights bring to you. Women's tennis had 2 matchups just a few days ago against UMass Dartmouth and against Rhode Island College. Then we've also got men's soccer as they played Keene State earlier. So I have those highlights for you. Because right now, UMass Boston has got to be feeling good. Up 3-0 heading into halftime. We've controlled most of the time of possession. It's still been back and forth, though. Shots are 8-7 in favor of the Beacons. The only difference is 6 of those shots have been on goal for UMass Boston. 4 of the shots by the Wolves have been on goal. This will be a throw coming in for McNeil. Tries to go into Palmer. Ball finds Velez. And taken away by Alfano. Trying to give and go, and now she's heading up that sideline. And a good play by Anderson on the clear. De Palma heads it. Tracking it down is Larissa. Oh, here's Luca. Goes back to McNeil. We'll play it safe, back to Spilios. Looking for options, going back to McNeil. This one will get deflected off of Alfano. It'll be a throw-in. Deflected ball. It's going to find Crows. Crows looking for options to Alfano. Back to the middle of the field. Crows goes for the shot, and there's Spilios making the play. Kind of a quiet afternoon so far. That's the 5th save for Spilios on the afternoon. As we're now under the 2-minute mark here in this first half. Rivera keeping it to herself. All goes over the heads of everybody, but McNeil's going to track it. Head over to Pampucha. Like she kind of overran it. Just trying to bring it up. And it's going to go to Western Connecticut. Wolves are going to stay with it. See if the Wolves maybe try to keep the possession here. Final couple of minutes. That was McGee. Has it taken away. Here goes Haynes. Haynes possibly looking for that hat trick up the left side.
First half, 1 minute.
Stays with it. Goes for the centering pass for Palmer. Taken away, though, by Larkin. And De Palma has it stolen. Haynes goes for the shot. Right there is Rosler making the stop. Maybe less than a minute to go here, only a few seconds. Probably the last opportunity for either team to get some offense here in this first half. And some kind of shot opportunity. And this foul is going to go against Palmer and UMass Boston. You see they're trying to move quickly. De Palma off the free kick. Taken away by McNeil. Pampucha down.
10, 9.
Countdown is now on the final
7,
10 seconds. We're still trying to go
5,
quickly.
4,
On the
3,
throw-in.
2, 1.
And Alfano
0.
just can't get a shot off. And that will do it for the first half. But
UMass Boston 3,
the energy
WestConn 0.
is in favor of UMass Boston. They lead it 3-0. Haynes put in the first goal and put in the most latest one at the third. Kalia Eaton in between got that second one. And that is where we stand. But stay with us here at halftime. As mentioned, we got 2 women's tennis matchups, followed by a men's soccer against Keene State. And then we'll bring you the first half stats. Stay with us here on the Beacons Broadcast Network as part of LEC TV.
Yes, looking to get back to the Little East Conference Championship for the first time since 2019. You see some of the players on the bench along with fans. Gina Albano from the women's soccer team in attendance to watch her younger sister Elena Albano play in this one. And in the number 2 doubles, it was Ira Shake and Yana Semmerly taking on Zuri Walters and Claire Yang from UMass Dartmouth. Earlier this year, the Beacons easily dispatched of the Corsairs 8-1 on the road. And now in the Little East Conference semifinals, taking on again at home. Semmerly and Shake would pretty much take care of Walters and Yang without an issue. That set would go down 8-0 to get the Beacons' first win of the day. You see Albano and Ayana Stuper here taking on Mackenzie Ferrari and Caroline Lemieux in the number 3 doubles. They would also have a pretty easy time taking them down 8-0. You see them sharing some handshakes there. And then right here you see Albano and Stupert on the winning point. Right here they'll go up after that ball is placed out of bounds by Lemieux and Ferrari. Shake hands.
All right. You don't have the first half stats, do you? We'll just go straight. Welcome back to James Cotter Field here for second half of play. Western Connecticut State and UMass Boston 3-0 is our score. Beacons on top. Joe Braverman here bringing you the action. UMass Boston getting ready to start the second half as they kick it away. Right now, after the first half, shots are pretty much even at 9-8, though in favor of UMass Boston. 7-5 with shots on goal. The fouls are 7-4. UMass Boston with 7, and Western Connecticut with 4. As it is basically, it's been a lot of back and forth between these two, but it is the 3-0 advantage. Kaylee Haynes got the first one, and then mere seconds later, Kalia Eaton put up the second one, and then Kaylee Haynes, late in the first half, put in the third. And as of right now, it is 3-0. Beacons over Wolves. And we have a stoppage of play. I'm gonna figure out. Looks like there was a wolf who was shaken up a little bit. It looks like maybe just some interference. And Sullivan kicks it away. Buscarin is looking for options. Anderson comes in, trying to advance it. Anderson on the centering pass for Hallinan. Rivera tries to head it forward. He's trying to knock it down. Trying to keep the possession. Now Hallinan comes in. Quickly intercepted. And on the clear out was Sonsky. Here goes Pap. Now Imatovsky, an opportunity. Again, she has been shut out pretty much the entire game. Coming in here among the top 2 in points scored at 23. 9 goals on the year. And she has been shut out. Now Hallinan trying to go to Buscarin. One-on-one with DePalma, gets free. Now turns to the right, looking for a centering pass, deflected off of Sonsky, and a corner kick opportunity. See who's going to come in and take the corner as D'Souza checks in. Sullivan's going to head over for the corner kick.
Number 19, Olivia D'Souza. UMass Boston corner kick being taken by number
That is Sullivan.
4, Kaylee Haynes. Correction, Kaylee Sullivan.
Sullivan on the corner. Third corner kick opportunity here for the Beacons. Now this one goes. Headed away by Daly. And the kick by D'Souza is wide to the right. Again, this is senior day, the last home game. Last home game of the season for women's soccer, at least in the regular season. There's still a possibility, possibly getting a home game out there. 6 seniors for the Beacons. Sori, Maria Spilios, McNeil, Haynes, Keeley, and Albano. Now,
it wasn't a sub. She just ran to the sideline to get something.
this one knocked down. Opportunity for Alfano. Now DePalma going to track it. Right on the line. Very, very close to being out of bounds. Good play by DePalma to get free.
Lindsay Larissa.
Headed down by Anderson. D'Souza stays with it. Up the right side. Can Hallinan track it down? She cannot. It'll be a goal kick. Again, as of right now, the way things stand, Western Connecticut second place in LEC. They would get a bye. And UMass Boston currently fifth. And they would have to go on the road in the quarterfinals. Try and get some action from other LEC teams. Here's Gold. Sullivan advancing it. Hallinan on the header. What an easy play by Rosler. We do have a couple of finals from other LEC women's soccer action. As there's a shot that gets blocked. That was Imatovsky trying to get things going. Alfano. And a foul gets called on to Sousa. Now a free kick. Couple score options. Eastern Connecticut, Plymouth State. They finished in a 0-0 tie. And Castleton went to UMass Dartmouth and won 2-1. Meanwhile, between Keene State and Southern Maine, it's 4-2 in the second half. Southern Maine on top. Here's the free kick by Crows. A very short distance. Here's the shot and a diving save by Spilios. Spilios with a great diving save. Crows on the shot. Went for the low dribbler on that right side. Good play. That was Sobolewski taking it away. There goes Imatovsky. Again, one-on-one with Anderson. Turns to the middle of the field, and there was Sullivan on the quick interception. D'Souza clears it for the moment. Streaking in is Sonski. And there's D'Souza on the interception and the clear. Beacons D has been steady all afternoon. Now Buscarin comes in on the interception, gives it off to Haynes. A good play by Sobolewski to take it away. And Sullivan takes that one away. Throw in for Western Connecticut. Another quick throw here. This one's going to bounce to Imatovsky on that corner. There's the double team yet again. Centering pass. Crows with the shot, but it's a little too strong. That goes up and over the net. Again, you're seeing it there. Double team on the strongest offensive player statistically. Interesting enough, Imatovsky came into today 54 shots, 37 shots on goal. Here today, she only has one. So very impressive by UMass Boston defense. Rivera trying to go for Haynes. Haynes is looking for the hat trick. Instead goes for the centering pass, just a little bit wide. Hallinan tracks it down, goes back to D'Souza. D'Souza goes for the shot and an easy play in making the stop by Roessler. Boots it away. Now Crows gets it, advances it for Imatovsky. Tracks it down. Goes for the centering pass. Anderson's right there, though, on the clear. Now Buskaren comes in and takes it away. Over now to Rivera. Now Rivera has a lot of open space in front of her. She's going to try and go for the shot. And it's a low dribbler for an easy save. Actually looks like a different goalkeeper. Saw the 0-0 there. It looks like Casey Donnelly is in net here in this second half. So Roessler looks like only played the one half and let up the 3 goals. Coach Alex Harrison goes to the change. Goes to the sophomore from New Milford, Connecticut. Now on the free kick opportunity, right in front of the Beacons bench. De Palma on that boot. Now Imatovsky looking to get some kind of offense going. Looks to turn, and it's wide of the net. Again, you had Anderson, the prime defender, then McNeil with the help defense, making that angle tough. McNeil going back to Anderson. You also got to think with UMass Boston, with the 3-goal lead, they can focus more on defense here in the second half. McNeil clears it out, finds Buskaren. Ball now to Sobolewski. Time of possession has been in favor of the Wolves here in the second half. So we're approaching 33 and a half minutes to go here in the second half. Looks like we'll see a sub before we get the kick away. Looks like Daly's going to come back in. So Spilios surveys the options. Anderson to McNeil. And taking it away is Alfano. Big kick, changing ends. Trying to go to Pap. Pap is going to try and settle it. 24 against 24 there. Velez knocks it away for the moment, then clears it out. Looking to find Alfano again, but it goes out of bounds. Wolves, they'll stay with it. Sobolewski is going to throw right in front of her own bench. Now here's Imatovsky again working against Anderson. Now backtracks. And a good play again. The Beacons defense is just hounding these forwards for Western Connecticut State. Very little room to get shots and passes off. Now here's Imatovsky again with some open space. And Anderson comes in and knocks it away for the moment. It's a Western Connecticut State team, I mentioned, averages 14 shots a game, including nearly 8 shots on goal. So far today, 8 shots, 5 of them are on goal.
In the match for the Beacons, number 5, Sarah Gavin.
Here's Buskaren, right at midfield. Heads to that right side for D'Souza. D'Souza going for Hallinan. Hallinan trying to chase it down and keep it in play. She does. Working against De Palma. Turns and gets free. Still with it, and wisely just kicks it right off of Sonsky to set up the corner kick. And we'll see. It looks like Velez is going over there to take it on that right side.
Beacon's corner kick taken by number 10, Aaliyah Velez.
So Velez is going all the way to the, basically right next to it. Looks like it took a weird bounce and we went off of Hallinan. And the Wolves will get it right back. Donnelly waiting for the offense to set up. And we'll see, is this going against D'Souza? It is. Now booming kick. Anderson tries to head it away. Now she kicks it away. Doesn't get a lot of power behind it. McNeil trying to settle. And we'll see how this one bounces. And it will be Beacon's ball. It's like it went off of Alfano. Turn McNeil, we're looking for the possession. Throwing in, looking for Velez. Now Rivera on the header. Trying to track it down. De Palma. This is Sobolewski, excuse me. Tiptoeing the sideline goes Pap. Over to Imatovsky. There's Anderson again. And this is going to be a foul on Imatovsky as both her and Anderson wrestling for the position. Tell you what, Anderson is showing why she was the Defensive Player of the Week this past week. Some strong defensive play against one of the top scorers in the LEC. Anderson with another clearing kick. Finds Buscarin. And Buscarin's going to settle it. Gets it off to Golt. Golt deflected by Larissa. Now turning his Crows. Deflected ball to Velez. And De Palma trying to get it back for the Wolves. And the ball finds Daly. Daly trying to advance it. McNeil got a foot in there on the deflection. Alfano. Back to Sonsky. Sonsky goes for the shot, and right there is Spilios. Played that curve perfectly. Didn't have a lot of movement on that one. Easy stop. And here's another kick that takes a one hop to Spilios. Spilios, kind of a quiet day. Came into today top 6 in goals against average and save percentage on the year. Knocked down by Gavin. Here's the throw. This is Imatovsky. Trying to get some offense going. Now this finds the left side for Sam. Sam with the centering pass goes in front of Daly. And a clear out once again. Beacon's defense holding their ground. Sobolewski going to Crows. Crows keeps it alive. Trying the centering pass. Header by Sam and the save by Spilios. See Spilios telling everyone, settle down, let's relax here. There was a big shot opportunity there. Good pass there by Crows. Sam had the header, but Spilios played it perfectly. Daly coming to track it down. Getting it back to Larkin. See where this one is going. It's going to go to Western Connecticut. Here's Sobolewski. Throwing it in. That one intercepted by Gavin, who came in a few moments ago. Sousa looking for Keeley. Now back to Haynes. See if Beacons can get some kind of offense going. And Keeley cannot track it down, though. Wolves will get it right back. Coming up on under 25 minutes to go. Still a 3-0 lead for UMass Boston. Oh, it's been a dominating time of possession, I should say, for Western Connecticut as they try to get it back. This one cleared out by Larissa. Opportunity for Crows. Crows has space to work with. Here's the shot, and the diving stop by Spilios. Couldn't gather it, and McNeil was right there to clear it out. Wolves still with the opportunity. Here's the shot that just misses the corner. Again, Wolves are coming in fast with those shot opportunities. Spilios with a great diving stop. And then luckily, Kelly McNeil was right there to clear it out for the moment. Here's Spilios off the goal kick. Short one to Anderson. See, this is the defensive pressure we saw in the first half. Little room to work with. Here goes Bella Luco, just checked in. Gets it over to Haynes. Haynes turns towards the middle. Now backtracks it out. Looking for D'Souza. Halden going to chase down the possession. She's got it. Heavy defense, though, by Sonsky. Will stay with the Beacons, though, on the throw. D'Souza was looking for a streaking goal, but intercepted by Sam. And, oh, good-looking pass. Imatovsky, a lot of room to work with. Here's Imatovsky working against Anderson. This has been the matchup all day. Here's the shot. And the stop by McNeil didn't even get to Spilios. Looked like Anderson might have gotten a little physical before the shot and altered the direction. De Palma is just going to let this one slowly roll out. Will be a goal kick. And we'll get a couple of subs here, some quick ones here for UMass Boston. So still with that comfortable 3-0 lead. We're under 22 minutes to go. Still plenty of time to work with here. Opportunity here for Crows. Crows changes the direction. Here's the shot, and I think it went off the side. Kind of hard to tell from this direction. Yeah, it took a weird bounce. I think it might have hit the side and then just went straight down out of bounds. But again, you've got the Beacons playing some strong defense. They're giving up the shots, but they're not as high percentage as they really should be. Anderson puts a big boot into this one. And is this a handball by Keeley? It is. Looks like she tried to hide it. It looked like it went right off of her. There's Luca. Knocked down that one over to Keeley. Keeley trying to go back to Luca. Advances it. Shoeki with a one-on-one right here. And deflected, and it will go. It's going to take a funny bounce, but a good play by Donnelly. Coming out. And is it going to be a Wolves throw? It is. So Noor Shoeki had a one-on-one, but Donnelly came out and stopped it before it could begin. There's a throw saved by Rivera. Now the throw. It's Sonsky to take it. Rivera again on the header. Knocked down, and Rivera trying to clear it out, trying to go for Keeley. But Sobolewski is right there. Sonsky looking for the centering pass again. It goes for Kroos, and Spilios is right there. Tell you what, Maya Kroos gotten a lot of opportunities. She's been around the net past couple of minutes. And this one gets booted away. Kroos has 17 points entering today. That's among the top 5 in LEC players. She's got 7 goals on the year, 3 assists. Here's Alfano going to Kroos. Kroos looking for the centering pass. And was that Kelly that got in there for the deflection? I think it was. Sets a corner kick opportunity up. Kroos is going to go over and take that one. Here goes Kroos on the boot. There's the header. Imatovsky tried for the shot. Got deflected, and Rivera is just going to clear this one out. So it looked like that was Samantha Larkin who got the initial header. Kind of backtracked on that one. Then Imatovsky went for the shot that got knocked down. And Rivera was just able to clear it. And now Rivera with the smart play to kick it off of, I believe she kicked it off of Imatovsky. Sets up another goal kick. Now McNeil, some heavy pressure from Sam. And it's going to stay with UMass Boston on the throw. There goes Kelly. He'll just give it off. See some heavy pressure. There's Sam again on the interception. Big kick from McNeil. Knocked down by Papp. Rivera trying to advance it for Haynes. Haynes right at midfield. Trying to turn and go. Beacons will keep the possession on the throw. So he's throwing this one at Sullivan. Gets it into Rivera. Keeley heads it behind her. Don't think she's going to be able to get the possession, though. Asonsky sort of cut her off there. It will be a goal kick coming up. .5 minutes to go here. You gotta think the Beacons thinking about clock management right now. And they've been doing that pretty much all second half. Focusing more on the defense. Only very few shot opportunities. And Rivera's going to keep the possession in play. Hugging that sideline. Now she's going to turn towards the middle. Stays alive. Now heads toward the middle. No one was there, though, except for Larkin. Now Kelly takes it away. Goes for the centering pass, and it's just wide of the net. I think she was looking for Haynes. Haynes looking for that hat trick. What a thrill that would be for Haynes on senior day. Again, Western Connecticut came in 5-0-1 in the conference. They are in danger of their first conference loss of the season. And this is a team that's still chasing down that top seed, home field throughout the playoffs. They're locked into a postseason spot. Now a free kick opportunity here for Western Connecticut. Daly quickly gets it away. Another sub coming in, one for each. Rivera kicks it ahead, clears it out. And now Showicki going to try and chase it down. Decided to play it smart, avoid the deflection. Here goes Haynes. Haynes turns. Looking for the centering pass. De Palma's right there. And she clears it out. And now Imatovsky's coming back the other way. Turns towards the middle. Tries to get the pass off. Kelly right there to kick it away. Now the shot for Alfano is wide to the right. Again, the angles continue to be tricky for the Wolves to get any kind of shot on net. This one finds Keeley. And that's going to be a throw here. Kelly's going to come on in and take this one. We're again winding down. Last couple of minutes here in the regular season home finale here for UMass Boston, as they'll be on the road next week. First at Bridgewater, then at Castleton. Keeley goes for the centering pass, cleared out by Larkin. And the Wolves again try to turn defense into offense. Imatovsky's right there, tries to settle it, working on McNeil. McNeil tries to poke it free, can't do it. Imatovsky gets the pass to Alfano, and Velez comes in on the deflection. See, not only are they making the shots tough for Imatovsky, the passes are hard as well. See who's going to throw this one for the Beacons. It'll be Sullivan. Coming up on 12 and a half minutes to go. Again, the season started out a little rocky for the Beacons. Didn't get their first win until September 21st at Wheaton College. They started 0-4-2 on the year, but then used a nice 4-game winning streak, including 3 against conference opponents, to get their season on the rebound. Kelly, that one goes out of bounds. Another goal kick here for Donnelly. We do have a final from Southern Maine. They knock off Keene State at home 6-2. So they are pretty much all but locked into a bye. Question is, which seed will they be? Will they be 1 or 2? Look at Imatovsky fighting with Velez. She gets the possession. Now looking for the pass for Crows, but Spilios comes in and makes the sliding, diving stop. This is a good-looking Beacons defense. Definitely the anchor. This foul's going to go against UMass Boston. Another free kick opportunity. So if UMass Boston can hold on to the win, they will lock up a playoff spot, considering Keene State has just dropped their game. Plymouth State and Rhode Island College are too far behind. And we have a stoppage of play here. Is this going to be, it'll be yellow on Sobolewski. Now Anderson will take the free kick on this one. He's going to change ends. And it looks like they weren't ready to kick it away just yet. Now it's away, and the clock will start again. Anderson will kick it. This one will just roll out of bounds. See who's going to take the throw here for the Wolves. Yep, so just doing the math really quickly in my head. Well, there goes Hallinan. Hallinan goes back to Haynes. Haynes looking for options. Tries the centering pass. Right there on the deflection, though. That was McGee. Keeley looking for options. Instead goes back to Kelly. Kelly will turn and go. Goes for the centering pass. And, oh, nearly. An outstanding goal by Kelly. Thought it was a pass, but it was closer to a shot than I thought. Just left of the net. Just out of the reach of Donnelly. Here's Pap to get something started, hopefully, for Eastern Connecticut. Now under 9 minutes to go. UMass Boston only a few minutes away from locking up a playoff spot. Here's Daly coming on in. McNeil, though, on the clear. Now here's Hallinan. Backtracks it for Haynes. Now back to Sullivan. Spilios trying to settle it. Had a charging Crows in there. And she had to clear it out. Now Imatovsky trying to thread the needle. A lot of white jerseys there, though. Here's the shot. Right there, though, is Spilios. That shot was from Emily Farrell. That Spilios didn't even have to move. This one kicked away. Ball finds Golt. And that'll be a trip on Daly. Like Anderson's going to let the clock run out here. Now you're starting to see the Beacons maybe take some time off. Of course, the idea possibly is Haynes trying to get her third goal and get that hat trick. One goes off of Hallinan. Haynes tracking down the possession. Passes it over to Hallinan. Trying a centering pass, but Donnelly is right there. Scoop it up. Now here goes McNeil. Undeflected, though, by Kroos. So we mentioned what UMass Boston has left in the season. Western Connecticut also has 2 games left. They'll head home to play Salem State in a non-conference game. That's a 6 p.m. start on the 25th, which will be this Tuesday. And then they will end their season. I should say they have 2 games. They have 2 back-to-backs. Non-conference games, one against Salem State. 25th, next day they'll host Bard College for a non-conference game. Anderson tries to clear that one out. Ball finds Kelly. And then they will end the season on the 29th against Southern Maine. Velez staying with it against Sobolewski. There's now Kelly clearing it out, looking for Luca. And Luca, that will be a foul against her. Tried to go up for the header. And De Palma will get the free kick. That'll be a 10 a.m. start, by the way, between Southern Maine and Western Connecticut. Possibly a championship preview. Only time will tell. Buscarin on the header. Haynes trying to track it down. We'll see D'Souza check back in for a moment. So Keeley will get a rest. Still 3-0. All the scoring taking place in the first half. It's been quiet on the offensive front. Again, Haynes with 2. Eaton with 1. Foul against De Palma. We get a free kick opportunity here by Sullivan. The kick by Sullivan. It's past everybody. Tracked down by McGee. But Velez comes in, tried to take the possession back. Instead, ball finds Luca. Back to Sullivan here. Again, time still ticking down. And Donnelly comes in, makes the easy scoop. Again, we'll give you the final stats, but here in the second half, Western Connecticut State been dominating in the shot totals. But still, shots on goal favor the Beacons. Luca has it taken away by Larkin. Quick throw here for the Wolves. We're coming up on 3.5 minutes. Now here's Imatovsky. Still can't get anything going offensively today. Here in the second half, though, Wolves have outshot the Beacons 12-4. Rowan will stay with Western Connecticut. And again, slowly they inch their way towards that net in these final couple of minutes. And is this going to be a foul? It is. Imatovsky tried to get free. Now a free kick opportunity. Possibly avoid the shutout here. They're going to move in a hurry. Pap is going to take this one. You can obviously see the urgency with Western Connecticut. The slow pace here. Spilios comes in and I think got a hand in there. Now a shot here by Sobolewski. Spilios just going to play it right to herself, and then she'll scoop it up. Approaching the 2-minute mark now. Beacons on their way to a playoff berth. Yet Keene State lost. So as long as nothing catastrophic happens, hopefully I don't jinx that, the Beacons will be on their way to the postseason. Still fighting for the possession there. That was Pap. Now this one to Alfano. Trying a centering pass. Spilio's going to come in and scoop it up. As we're approaching the minute countdown here on the clock, you can see Beacons just slowly taking their time.
One minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
WestConn still trying to avoid that shutout. This one deflected off of D'Souza. And is this going to be a throw for WestConn? It will. It'll be Farrell to take this one. And a whistle here. Clock's going to start. And is this going to be a yellow card? And they're going to give out a yellow to Luca here in the final moments. Now Crow's going to take the free kick. Here's Crows on the boot. I think that was Gold who got in there on the header. Now here is Sonsky, centering pass, wide of the net. And it's going to be a corner kick, it looks like, actually. And you can see Wolves trying to hurry. Header off the mark
10,
by Larkin.
9, 8, 7, 6,
And the clock is going to wind down here, which means the undefeated conference season is over.
0.
And the Beacons come away with a 3-0 win. They are on their way to the playoffs with a dominant 3-0 win. And there will be more women's soccer when we hit the postseason. You can tell the bench is all fired up. You could hear them. As what an incredible game that they came out. They used 3 first-half goals. 2 by the senior Kaylee Haynes. 1 by Kalia Eaton. And it is a 3-0 victory. They'll find themselves into the postseason. Now when they play next week at Castleton, it'll be a matter of where they are seated. Obviously, the chances for a bye are, they have no chance, essentially. But will they get a home game is the question. As we'll bring you the final stats in just a few moments. They moved to 4-3 on the conference play. Western Connecticut, as I said, first conference loss of the year. They go to 5-1-1. And unfortunately, with a Southern Maine win, there's no shot of them getting home field throughout postseason play. So we'll give you your final numbers here from this afternoon from this 3-0 victory. It was very dominant by UMass Boston, despite what the shots say, 20-13. 10-9, though, the Beacons got shots on goal, which was really the difference. They played some really strong defense, limited those shot on goal opportunities. And they continued, the Wolves that is, to pound the net, but Maria Spilios making all 9 saves, getting her 4th shutout of the 2022 campaign. So that wraps things up here from James Cotter Field. Once again, your final score, UMass Boston headed to the postseason. 3-0, they win it over Western Connecticut State. We'll be back with you when we get postseason play. Until then, I'm Joe Braverman. You have been watching women's soccer on the Beacons Broadcast Network as part of LE.